Hi viewers, welcome to our channel. This is Dr. Bitla, English faculty. I hope all of you know this English is an inevitable tool for you all. And then today I'm going to give you some idiomatic expressions. Idioms. So nudikaralu, Telugulo nudikaralu antaru. So idioms, how do you use idioms? Instead of using a big sentence or all this, actually it's not necessary. I'll give you one example. Kick the bucket. Kick the bucket means here, kick is one word, okay, verb. The is an article and bucket is a noun. The combination of article, noun and all this together, it has become an idiom. Idiom is a combination of complete parts of speech. So that if you divide word by word, it gives a different meaning. If you have combined words, it gives a different meaning. So that don't divide the idioms anytime. So combine them, understand. Kick the bucket means chanipoyadu. So my grandfather kicked his bucket. So means my grandfather chanipoyadu అని అర్థంలో ఇది ఉపయోగిస్తాం. So here we understand about idiomatic expressions are very important when you are professional. Sometimes you have to use that idiomatic expressions compulsory. So that some idioms are asked even in the competitive examinations. The people who are preparing for competitions definitely go for it and see and how the important idioms are. And some of them I follow it here and I teach you here idiomatic expressions also. Further I continue the same idioms here and there. Alright, follow my video, definitely you'll find out vocabulary, idioms and phrase and everything. So today let us see the idioms. So idioms, you know that the word gives a meaning. For example, a man of words. You can see here, is an article, man, you know that, noun, of preposition, words, right, noun. So the combination of different parts of speech, right, we had taken this an idiom. What is your a man of words? The person who, right, stands by his own words, who is very capable and ఎవరైతే తన మాట పైన నిలబడి తను అనుకున్నది చేస్తాడో, a man of his words, man of her words, man of their words, man of my words, I am man of my words. So that here you can change the right pronoun. So that a man of his words, a man of words, you can see that. The person, for example, you can see the leader is a man of words. So what do you understand here? The leader is a man of words. So what about this? Generally we understand that the leader, whatever he says, definitely he does it. The person who right, says one words and acts other one. But only if you see that a man of words means here the leader is a man of words. So whatever he says, he does it. So we can say that. At the same time, a man in the street. What is man in the street? So many people are there in the street. Is it right one? Of course, it is right one. So you can use with the person who is common man. Is not celebrity, is not a bombastic personality, is not something like. So a common man. Instead of using a common man, you can use an idiom here. A man in the street he is a man in the streets. So that you understand, the other people understand that okay, he is using standard vocabulary or standard kind of words like. So your strength is known by your words and idioms where you express in your explanation. So that what you understand by this here, a man in the street is nothing other than a common man, right? A common man, right? So that example we can take here. One example, the celebrity was, let us take here was, instead of is, let us take was. The celebrity was a man in the street. So what does it mean here? The celebrity today he may be a celebrity, but what he was a man in the street. So that he was common man once. Today he may be celebrity, but yesterday he was a common man. So like this here, this idiom, right, a man in the street is used for indicating a common man, right? A man of straw. What is the straw? All of you know that. Straw is very simple, where we take the juice or any cool drink or anything like that. That is straw. So a man of straw, that means the person who is easily molded by many people, not only one person. For example, if you say right, if you say some words to him, he believes you and he bends to you and obeys you and acts according to your instructions. But after going out of the right door, then again somebody says something else. He is molded to himself, right? So like this here, wherever he goes on like that, any person can change his mental picture. So the person who is mentally weak, who believes in everyone's words and does according to the instructions, the person is called man of straw. Man of straw is nothing other than a weak-minded personality. Weak-minded personality. Weak-minded person who believes everyone acts according to their instructions, at last failure mostly. That the person, a man of straw, is nothing other than the person mentally weak. He has no any opinion of his own or her own. So that you believe this. So that let us see the example of this also here. Example, a man of straw, right? My colleague is a man of straw. For example, most of employees say that here, okay, వాడు అలా చెప్పింది వింటాడురా, ఎవరు చెప్పిన మాట అయినా వింటాడురా, వాడికంటే ఒపీనియన్ లేదని మనం మాట్లాడుతుంటాం. సో ఆ సందర్భంలో what we say that my colleague is a man of straw, is he is totally molded for any kind of situation, to any kind of people. So that is one thing we understand about man of straw, a weak-minded person. Between the devil and deep sea, I think you understand, expected already this, I think so, all of you. Between the devil and deep sea. What is between the devil and deep sea? Devil is horror. Deep sea also totally horrible. When you go into the deep sea, when you don't have any kind of help or anything, so that definitely you can say that. So that devil and deep sea. So what is devil and deep sea? Let us see. Horrible and total confused situation. Okay, horrible or fearful. Horrible or fearful situation. So that between the devil and deep sea. So where actually person could not come out of it, no help. So that helpless, no one is going to help him, and is in totally devil and deep sea. That's what we understand. Okay, my friend is between the devil and deep sea. My friend is between the devil and deep sea. So how is now here? Is in totally dangerous condition. So instead of using that dangerous condition, devil and deep sea, that indicates definitely is in problems, so you want to help. కాబట్టి ఈ విధంగా ఇడియం ఉపయోగించినప్పుడు డెఫినెట్లీ నీ యొక్క ఇంగ్లీష్ స్ట్రెంగ్త్ అనేది తెలుస్తుంది. ఈ ఇడియమ్స్ని కూడా కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్లో వాడుతున్నారు, కాబట్టి మీరు కంపల్సరీ చేయండి. సో వన్ మోర్ లెట్ us see here. Apple of one's eye. Apple of one's eye. Apple of one's eye. What does it mean? I am apple of my mother's eye. I am an apple of my mother's eye. My students are apple of my eyes. My students are apple of my eyes. Who is very close to somebody else, very affectionate to somebody else. At the time you are using this one, an apple of one's eye, an apple of my eye. So that you can see that here, apple of one's eye, nothing other than very close and very affectionate. Very close, affectionate or affectionate. very close and affectionate. So that apple of one's eye is that here. That's what you can use the idioms in different cases. But the common people use this one, very close, affectionate, something like that. If you are expert in vocabulary and idioms and phrases, if you use this one, your strength increases. So that apple of one's eye is nothing other than, so very close to, right? The boy is apple of his mother's eyes. Right? The boy is apple of his mother's eye. So that you understand how the person is very close to his mother. So his father, you can say that the boy is apple of his father's eye. The boy is apple of his teacher's eye. The boy is apple of wherever. You can change here whomever you want to change that here. The last one of the idiom today, a big fish. So you can say that a big fish, nothing other than an very important person or an important person. Let us see. An important person. Instead of using an important person or very important person or VIP, something like that here, you can use that a big fish. He's a big fish. Big fish is not that the fish what you eat. Big fish is that the person who is very rich and very important in the society. The person who is very important in the society, those people are called big fish, not fishes. Fishes, actually plural form is not there. Fish itself is a plural. That you can say big fish. So that a big fish, an important person, you can say. So that I can write here one sentence. The woman is a big fish in the society. That the woman is a big fish in the society. So I think you understand the 6 idioms are given. I give like this only every time, and you follow my videos, definitely you'll find out vocabulary and everything, whatever the components of English you are going to get from this channel. So that definitely if you like the video and share the video. At the same time, comment in the comment box. At the same time, please subscribe our channel. Thank you very much and follow our videos.